everyone. I'm Allison.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Shane.
And we are Main Street Mayhem. And we are coming to you from our backyard.
Again.
Why? Yeah. If you saw our last video, we forgot to film a couple intros and outros. So we are doing this one from our backyard. For this video, we checked out the OC Brewhouse inside of the Hyatt Regency Orange County Hotel that we stayed at during our trip to Disneyland. I don't know about you guys, we ate a ton of food, and the portions were massive.
Yeah.
So we can't wait to show you guys this restaurant. It was actually really good.
Yes.
All right, you guys ready? Come with us.
Let's go.
OC Brewhouse is the restaurant inside of the Hyatt Regency Orange County Hotel that we stayed at over our holiday trip to Disneyland. Now, the restaurant serves your typical bar food as well as some upscale takes on it, like pork belly and such. But let's take a look at the drink menu first. So they have a different assortment of wines. They have your whites, they have your reds, they do have draft beer as well as different seltzers. We did take notice that they did not have any ciders on sale or on tap. So if that's something you're interested in, I would check with the server. But we didn't have any luck with that when we were there. And then they do have a variety of cocktails as well. So we'll show you what we got. So we picked up the Strawberry Fields, the OC Breeze, the She's Fancy, and the Desert Cosmo. Now, these drinks were very strong, so if that is what you're looking for, these are going to hit the spot, and they had a whole lot of different flavors and liquors to try with them. Shane got the She's Fancy, and he actually loved that beverage. He was just not able to finish it before we left because it was very strong. I got the OC Breeze and I actually really enjoyed it. It was more of your typical cocktail that I'm used to drinking. It was a little stronger, but it was still very delicious.
So now here, looking at the actual food part of the menu, as you can see, you see bits and pieces of the higher end bar food like we were talking about, with touches of like black garlic in the Caesar dressing and the butter on the sandwich. You have some garlic avocado mayo in the chicken sandwich. You also see they have a decent variety of starters along with the soups and salads. The mains, they have salmon, they had different types of desserts. It was a pretty well-rounded menu, especially for like a bar restaurant in a hotel. And almost everything we tried was delicious. So we'll get into the food right now.
So someone at our party decided to start off with the tortilla soup, which has tortilla strips, cilantro, and chunky avocado. Now, they said that this was really, really good. From the looks of it, it sounds like everything that I would enjoy, but I'm particularly glad I didn't try it because they described it as very spicy, but delicious.
Next up for our starters, we ordered the truffle fries, which have garlic truffle, parmesan, and sriracha ketchup. These fries were delicious. I loved the little hint of truffle. The parmesan on top was great, and they were seasoned so well. I did not even need the sriracha ketchup, and it wasn't because I'm not always one to do sriracha. They were perfect without it even. But if you like sriracha, the ketchup was delicious. I believe everybody else did try it. Next up, we got the soft pretzels with beer cheese and honey Dijon mustard. The pretzels were so soft, they were so buttery, and there was the perfect amount of salt on there. I could not have been more pleased with these pretzels. The beer cheese was perfect. It was just the right amount of cheesy, just the right amount of the little taste of beer that you get. And then the honey Dijon, that was to die for. It was perfect. Everything about those pretzels was perfect. I loved them. I would 100% recommend you get them.
So next we got the pork belly bao buns. This is a Korean style pork belly with shaved red cabbage, Chinese style mustard sauce. Now I will say our family we are huge bao bun fans. Overall, the flavor of the pork belly was delicious. We did get mostly like fatty bites, but that is common for pork belly. We kind of thought that the bao bun itself could have been cooked a little longer. They kind of have this weird consistency when they're undercooked or overcooked. But overall, it was delicious, and we did finish it. It was just me being, a little bit more finitely picky with it. But it was delicious, and we would get it again and recommend it for people.
So then I also decided to get the OCB wings, which you can get as buffalo, lemon pepper, or barbecue flavor, and it's also served with their house-made potato chips. I decided to go with the lemon pepper because it was a little bit different than just your typical buffalo or barbecue. This is a dry rub. I know sometimes they can be served wet. These were really, really good wings. Anyone that knows me knows I love wings. Shane sometimes gets annoyed whenever I want to get wings because it's like everywhere we go. But these ones were so crispy. There was the perfect amount of lemon that you got with the flavoring. The seasoning on there was so good. It was honestly really good wings, and I would highly recommend it for people that love wings and want to try something a little bit different than the typical flavors. 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend and get again.
So for my entree, I went with pepperoni pizza. Now, they also did have barbecue chicken pizza and veggie pizza if you would prefer. I stuck with pepperoni. Now, this pizza was a lot larger than I envisioned. I was not able to finish it all after trying everything else during our meal that evening. Now, the pizza itself is on more of a non-bread kind of crust rather than your typical pizza crust, but I think that just elevates it a little bit. It was so delicious. The sauce was very sweet. It wasn't too acidic, and there was definitely plenty of cheese on there and a whole boatload of pepperoni on there. You definitely were not jibbed on the pepperoni. One thing I would note, I was kind of surprised that there was no plain cheese pizza on the menu. As somebody who has traveled with picky eaters, some people just don't like pepperoni. So I was a little shocked you didn't see a cheese pizza on there. However, I'm sure you could get the pepperoni removed, no problem. It was very delicious. I highly recommend this pizza. Up next, one of the members of our party got the classic California burger with grass-fed beef, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, avocado, house sauce on a brioche bun. Now, the member of our party got a couple things taken off of the burger. However, they did say that it was a very delicious burger. It was very juicy, and it was done just to the right temperature for them. So they definitely did enjoy it. I feel like when you add in everything else that they add on, like the avocado and the house sauce, it probably elevates it past your basic cheeseburger. The way she tried it, though, was a little bit more toned down. It was more basic cheeseburger, and she definitely did enjoy it, and she enjoyed the fries as well.
So for my burger, I got the Brewhouse burger. It is with grass-fed beef, bacon, caramelized onions, arugula, beer cheese on a brioche bun. So mine was just a pretty much slightly more fancier version of their regular burger that we just talked about. The beef patty was absolutely delicious. You could tell that it was grass-fed. It was like top-notch quality. The bacon was delicious, thick slabs. Their beer cheese, like we discussed, was fantastic at this restaurant. I did get the caramelized onions on the side for Tyler to eat, and he got, in his future sandwich you will see, he got the bacon on the side for mine. So I got extra bacon, he got extra onions. But it was honestly delicious. The fries were perfect. They're like those nice double fried fries. Like they have that nice thick layer on the outside and nice and soft on the inside. It was a great burger, and I would be so happy to get it again in the future.
So for my entree, I decided to get the grilled chicken sandwich, which is grilled chicken, lettuce and tomato, caramelized onion, bacon, garlic avocado mayo on sourdough. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tyler got chicken again. Well, listen, to you negative Nancys out there, you're wrong, I'm not wrong. So anyway, the sandwich was so good. The garlic avocado mayo just like, it called to me because that's just something I've never seen before, and I had to try that. all the elements were just so good. The chicken was amazing. I also decided to get a Caesar salad on the side instead of fries since we got some fries earlier, and I'm so glad I decided to do that because it was like probably one of the best Caesar salads I've had in like forever. Just the Caesar dressing itself, I don't know what was in it. Maybe it was some kind of garlic or something, but it was just amazing. I would highly recommend this sandwich to anybody that loves chicken. I can't even stop raving about it. It's so good. And then for our dessert, we decided to go with the raspberry donut cheesecake with a berry compote. I mean, listen to the title. It's raspberry donut cheesecake. How can you go wrong there? First of all, I absolutely love cheesecake. I could speak for a lot of us here that we love cheesecake. And I don't know what it was about this trip with the jelly donut theme that was going on, but every single thing that we had that had some kind of donut flavoring to it, I don't know how they did it, but it just tasted exactly like the description. It tastes exactly like a raspberry donut, and then you throw that on cheesecake. I mean, we died, came back to life, finished it, and then died again. It was that amazing.
So just to wrap it up, if you are in the area of Hyatt Regency Orange County near Anaheim, California, this is a great option for you. Or even if you're just at the hotel, it was fantastic for our group. We rated it very high, and we are looking forward to potentially trying it again in the future. Okay guys, so again, we went to OC Brewhouse in Hyatt Regency Orange County hotel that we stayed at. It was amazing.
Yes, it was.
It was definitely the higher end of nice bar food that we tried. It was very, very good. Portion sizes were amazing. It was just overall great, and we hope that you guys enjoyed it and were able to see how much we loved it.
Yes.
So again, as we like to say, stay chaotic, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.